Hi everyone, my name is William Lee and welcome to my first year voices on week 7. I'm currently a student from the class of 2024 at Yale-NUS College. This video is about week 7, and for those who don't know what week 7 is, it's an experiential learning program conducted on the 7th week of school. So it usually happens in the first semester overseas, but unfortunately because of COVID-19, we were forced to stay in Singapore. It was still really fun nonetheless. My week 7 was touring new musical possibilities, and it was really fun. So I got to go visit a lot of these different orchestra groups and also even some Indian symphony groups. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we visited Yongsan Conservative of Music, where we got to watch our week 7 leader perform for us, and that was really cool. We also toured the Singapore Conference Hall, and that was really cool as well. We got to see kind of the practice rooms and how musicians kind of move from the beginning to the end throughout the concert, and it's actually quite interesting because they have a lot of these really cool elevators throughout the performance hall that I didn't really know existed before visiting. On the third day, we actually went to the Goodsman Art Center. We had a couple hours before the actual performance itself, so I was able to actually eat at this hawker store, and I think we went to this top 10 stall for wonton mee, and that was actually really cool as well. I think the performance itself was actually not the conventional rock band that I thought I was going to be seeing, but nonetheless it was very interesting. I think it's really cool to experience these different ways of kind of playing music, not just in the traditional sense, but also with, you know, using like spoons. On the 5th day, we got to go to the Esplanade, and for those who don't know, the Esplanade is actually a concert hall here in Singapore, and it's right next to Marina Bay Sands. And yeah, basically they had a live performance there. It was actually a combination of live performances with a quartet, a string quartet, with another DJ actually in Hong Kong. So that was actually really cool because they had to synchronize everything in this one performance, and although they were staying in 2 different places. One of the workshops that we did was actually at CFAS, and CFAS is the Singapore Indian Fine Arts Society. I actually got to play the sitar, just learning about the kind of different scales that traditional Indian music uses. It was actually very interesting as well because I was very unfamiliar with this. I was in choir before, but definitely going through the workshop made me learn a lot more hands-on experience and understanding how these emotions get manifested within the music itself. The last workshop that we did was actually the Malay hand drum, and that was really fun because we got to actually play the hand drums ourselves. We were in the black box theater and everybody had a hand drum, so we were kind of just playing with the leader of the workshop. It was actually kind of difficult. The beats were definitely very novel to us because a lot of times we had to play offbeat. We had to kind of change our way of thinking. So that was another thing that I thought was actually quite interesting, and it just kind of gave a really good conclusion to our entire week 7. I don't know if you noticed, but actually the background track that is being played right now is actually a song that we created for our final project. I really enjoyed the process of making this song with my friends because I've always wanted to kind of create music just as a fun hobby, and I'd never had the actual experience, nor did I have the instruments to do so. Because I had lots of people who actually do play music and create music, I was able to kind of hop onto that bandwagon and just kind of like learn from them as well, and that was really cool. So shout out to Daryl, Tamane, and Anjali. They were the co-writers of this song right now, and it was really fun. I mean, it's a very small project, but I learned a lot from the experience itself, just creating the song, writing the melody, writing the lyrics, and that was really cool. Overall, I think this week 7 honestly was really fantastic given the circumstances of the world right now. I was actually really fortunate to be able to go to all of these workshops. So I've always been interested in music, and I thought this is a perfect avenue for me to learn more about how I can create music and just understand a little bit more about how music really plays a role in terms of the larger aspect of things as well. So I think, yeah, definitely this week 7 has expanded my boundaries, I would say, in terms of understanding and appreciating different styles of music at the very least. And I also really appreciate all of my friends that I made along the way. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.